Hello guys, welcome. I'm waiting for more people to join. My name is Greg Gierek. I'm number 2 in Agatech. Video is number 1. Well, I'm number 1 2.0. We can start. I can give you a voice, Bullring Crypto, and let's talk about your project, your bots. Show us what you got in store.
Thank you for the welcome. It's great to be in your community this evening, and also thank you very much, guys. I know the whole team have been behind this second partnership of ours with yourselves, Agatech. So we're really delighted to be integrating our two projects in a formal collaboration moving forward. We're delighted that you've decided that we can bring some value to you, and I know that you can to us. So I think crypto is all about collaboration, lifting each other up, finding ways to work together, and I think then we can certainly navigate the bear market times and the downturns a lot easier when you've got a network of solid projects working together. So it's once again, it's fantastic to be here this evening. Thank you to everyone that's listening in as well. Do appreciate you taking time out in your schedules to have a listen, see what we're about. And next week we'll do the honors and we will host Agatech, and we'll hear all about wonderful projects that you've got cooking as well. So my name's Ben. I'm Boring Crypto online in the crypto space. I've been in the space for now 7 years. 2017 bull run. The summer of 2017 was when my wife first said, here's some funds. Let's get ourselves some Bitcoin. I'd been looking for about 6 months before that, doing a bit of research. And then I kind of fell in love and started education in the crypto space, helping no coiners come into the crypto space, avoiding rugs and scams and all of the things that people were falling foul to that didn't have any knowledge. And I've still got passion for that now. So that took me on a crazy journey. I started my own charity project in 2021 on Binance Smart Chain, as it was at the time. And that was building houses for street families in the Philippines. That was really successful, and we've built a good number of houses now for street families out there in the Philippines, people with no hope and no belief. So I wanted to try and turn crypto into something positive. I wanted to try and do something constructive with it, to see if we could actually transmute all the negativity that was at the time coming from a variety of different institutional sources, Jamie Dimon, JP Morgan being one, say North Koreans and murderers, etc., all in Web3. When we knew it, on the other hand, he was saying that on one hand, and on the other hand, they were buying positions in Bitcoin, and that's just been the way it's been, I think, all the way through to where we are now with institutional involvement. So yeah, I wanted to kind of then go back to education. So I did some training, went in the DeFi summer of 2021. I trained people in DeFi operations, so farming and staking and liquidity provision and all of these different things that we know and love. And I wanted to train people in that so that they could start making residual income, passive income from crypto. So I did that, and then I started floating back towards wanting to once again be a founder and once again be involved in the team, because I think that it's important that if we are capable of contributing to this space, we do so. This space is still a little baby, and it needs those people with the experience to step forward and to help other people and lead the way, so that more of us can circumvent the legacy monetary system, which I think is corrupt and damaged, broken badly beyond repair. So, it's something that I feel really passionate about, is to try and help others. So I started having a little look in 2023 about what I should be really getting involved in, coming back into the build side rather than the educational side and the investing side. And I wanted to help as many people as I could come into crypto, but removing as much risk. And that's what led me to Speculate DAO. So Speculate DAO is an investment DAO. It invests in early stage and established crypto projects. It does research, and it offers to individuals to take part in. So basically, they don't have to do anything other than hold a token, and they get more tokens into their balance magically typically airdropped every other day. And they also get dividends every 3 months based on the successful operations of the DAO. So successful projects that are invested in, successful strategies that are imparted, that kind of thing. So that's what Speculate DAO is, and that exists over on Arbitrum. So you can go over there, have a look, and just chill out in the community. I say to people, it's a pipe and slippers project. It's not a it's not a meme. It's not a pump and dump. It's attempted to be an asset management project that's going to be built over 3 to 5 years. So I'm doing that. Very proud in the way that that's going. I've got a wonderful group of holders, and then that project itself will have 10 different methods of revenue generation. So some of those, for example, are different DeFi strategies I've already spoke to you about. And then one of those is EPICBOTS, which is I actually wanted to create another project underneath the umbrella of an asset management and investment DAO. So then I started thinking, right, what's going to be cool? And I started researching. Before I know it, I stumbled across an amazing, I think, kind of confused project, I will say. Really cool guys, really confused project because it was a meme coin initially launched, and then it started building these amazing bots. And I stumbled across the bots, and there was some fantastic tools that they'd built, but I thought, I just don't understand this project. So I thought, I'm going to be brazen and I'm going to be ballsy, and I'm going to approach this team and I'm going to say, I don't understand your project. Let's have a conversation about maybe we should think about maybe stopping, rebranding, or doing something, because I really want to help you. I think that your talent here is incredible, absolutely incredible. I honestly think that it's the best talent in terms of a collective team that I've seen in the Web3 space. I just was blown away by the design, by the innovation, by the development, and I knew that I wanted to be part of that. Myself and Pablo said to ourselves, we need to work with this team. So Pablo came with me from Speculate DAO, who's my chief operations officer. And we said, how do we actually work with these guys? So we had a series of conversations, and these conversations led us to build a new brand. And we said that this brand has got to be epic. This brand has got to be, the best Telegram bot brand in crypto. It's a colossal undertaking, because we said there's so many great bots. There's so many fantastic projects out there. And it's not about us knocking those projects down. We are very much about elevation and community spirit, and, as I said, collaboration. It's about us being the best at what we do. So it's about our research and development, finding bots that are amazing and doing them better. It's about security. It's about elevation. It's about profitability of our community. So we embarked on this journey, and we launched on the 24th of March. So only a couple of weeks ago now. We've already got 5 utilities. You will see the raffle bot that you have in the community. If you just click the pin post a couple of times, you'll be able to go back to the raffle and still jump on. There's a couple of minutes left. So you can free to enter. So we can put these into people's communities and people can enjoy these tools. And these are community tools. So what we have now is we have 3 different sectors, or there's 3 different markets for our bots. We have the end user, so that's like an individual, that's the investor, the single person. We have communities, such as the raffle bot is designed for communities to have fun and engagement. And then we have project founders, cold
sorry,
callers.
wait a second. Can you do us a screen share so we can see your bots? Can you do this for us? Because we recording it, and it will be much better if you can do us a little presentation.
Yeah, no problem. What I'll do is I'll just finish off this bit I'm at the minute, then I'll switch out. I'm not sure if Smack has, let me have a look. Yes, he's come on the call as well. So what I'll do is I'll just finish this little introduction. I'll hand over Smack to talk about a couple of our different bots, just while I move, because I'm on mobile at the moment. I'll go onto desktop, and then I can do a screen share and you can have a little look.
That's
Is that
cool.
okay?
Thank you very much. Yeah, that's fine. Brilliant.
Yeah, no problem at all. So yeah, so we decided that we had to split the bots down into 3 key areas. One, end users, I said, then community to create engagement and hype and excitement and fun, and then project founders, things like the Epic Gate, to enable them to have exclusive alpha groups, or paid or token holding levels, tiers within their communities. And also things like we're working on portal bot and a filter bot buy bots. And when you're setting up a community, you need all these different tools for your Telegram community. So we're also working to build out those tools as well. The objective is we are building more than 20 bots this year. There's no crypto project that is undertaking what we're trying to do. We're trying to be completely unique rather than trying to cram all of the features into one thing and have it really heavy. We can just have so many bots that you can go to collect those bots, whichever ones that you need, whichever ones that you love, whether you're an end user, as I say, community member or founder, and then you can just use the ones that you like. Then we're not forcing features and everything on everyone else. The bots come into two different categories. We have our engagement bots, which are our kind of everyday bots, and then we have what's called our banger bots. And these are scored by the team on banger rating, i.e. how good they are, how many features do they have, how many tiered levels do they have for access. And these will be things like our AI contract scanning, wallet watching, those kind of things where we can add features in that, depending on how much information and data you want to gather, we can give you access points, and you would have to obviously have a variety of different gateways to get those. Most of those features are free, but then there would be some, depending on the amount of API calls, etc., that would then have some costs associated with those. So depending on how much you actually wanted to get. So what I'll do now is I'm going to stop speaking for 1 second. I'll pass you over to Smack. Smack will we've got 5 utilities, and he will probably just give you a little insight into a couple of those. And then what I'll do is I'll pick that back up with a screen share. I'll show some of these bots on my desktop, and then I can possibly take some questions as well. So what I'll do also is I will just jump in. I will stop the raffle, draw the raffle. In this time period while we're doing this crossover, if I can ask you winners, what will happen is I'll stop the raffle and draw the winners. And then if you are one of the winners, because the bot will announce the winners, then you need to go onto the claim code. So you'll see the little bot. If you click on claim, you will get presented with a code. If you can present that code to me via DM, okay, then after the end of this AMA, what I will do is I will verify that you're one of the winners with the code that you are presented, and then I will send the prizes out at the end of this AMA. So I look forward to doing that, and I will hop across now onto desktop and hand over to Smack. Catch you in a minute.
Cheers, man. Hello, everybody. Yeah, so I came on a little bit late, so I'm sure that Ben talked about who we are and what we stand for. My best guess is he will show you something of our utilities now in a few seconds concerning probably our gate functionality, and maybe something about my Telegram wallet as well. Maybe I missed that little part here, but my Telegram wallet is basically the entry point to our ecosystem. It's offering a streamlined way to link your Telegram to one of your EVM compatible wallets, and we say link because it's mostly a verification. It's only a verification, so it's with a single sign. You will have your wallet verified, and yeah, you can do a lot of interesting things with it. We're still building it out, but yesterday we cleared our milestone around that feature with our portfolio. So if you connect your or if you verify your address on my Telegram wallet, then you can see your whole portfolio with the supported chains in there, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, and also what I'm really excited about this week will be the wallet tracking. Yeah, I cannot tell you all about it at the moment, but it's gonna be big. You will be able to track wallets and see in-depth details around that. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. I hope everybody will join us to see what will happen on that part. Ben, I see you sharing your screen already.
Yes, sorry, I've got the screen share organized now. Can you still hear me okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, man.
Okay, so what I want to do now is I just want to talk you through a little bit. Bearing in mind this is ad hoc, right? So this is I'm doing this without any kind of prior planning to be doing a presentation on the bot. So just bear with me, guys, and then you will get a general idea. Okay, so we'll go through exactly what the sort of setup is, and then it will give you a better understanding of the ecosystem that we're building. The first thing that we wanted to do, we wanted to create a place, a portal for you to be able to align your either your existing address with your Telegram handle. So this isn't a connection. So I don't want you to see it as a connection. It is an alignment. And what that alignment does, that alignment allows us to fuse those two things together so that we can build additional features into Telegram for you to enjoy. For one of those features I'm going to show you just in a moment, it's very, very easy for us to be able to align a wallet. You will see here at the bottom, we have, when we've pressed start, we will have a little pop-up. Now, if you follow the pop-up about setting up your first wallet, you can see here already I've got 2 wallets. So you can either set up a temporary wallet. If I just go on to view wallets, we can see here that we can add a wallet. This is what you'll be presented with. You can add an existing wallet. So this is one that you already have. You can put your address in there. And then what you can do is you can use our proprietary connection system, which, like I said, is not connecting your wallet, it's just aligning your wallet with your Telegram username. And then when you do that, then that wallet is actually set up. And what you'll find, if I just press cancel and go back to my dashboard, is then you'll have your wallet presented here, and you'll have your user ID, which is your Telegram user ID as well. And what you've done then is you've aligned the two. So the address and your Telegram. You've not connected anything. You haven't got an exploit risk. We don't store private keys. We don't have anything like that. We are a market intelligence, security, and profitability project. We're not here to be storing your personal data. So don't worry about that. Now we've got the new feature we launched last night, which is super cool. So when we've aligned this wallet, what we can do then is we can have a look at the assets in this wallet on all of the chains that we support. So what we do, we're a Ethereum and EVM based project, but we are looking at various options of potentially branching out, TON being one, Solana potentially in the future, but I'm not making promises at the moment. We're just looking. But at the moment, we're Ethereum and EVM based, meaning L2s. If I click onto the portfolio here, you will see that what we can do is we can access all of the assets within this aligned address here across multiple different chains. Okay, so we can come in here. We don't even need to go to our wallets and then start clicking through MetaMask or messing about. We have all of our assets right there, and we can see their dollar valuation fluctuating. What we can also do is we can refresh this 10 times a day for free. So all you can do is you can come in here every couple of hours, you can refresh. You never have to lose another pump in the bull run. Okay, you can catch absolutely everything on your My Telegram wallet. What we can also do, if I go back a little step, you can see here that I've got updates. That's 2 refreshes. I'll just go through the refresh process for you, just so that you can see it working. And then it will come up in a couple of seconds when it's pulled down all of those different balances. You can see already that different prices have fluctuated since I refreshed last time, and we've now done it 3 times. Should I get to 10 times, it will tell me I can't refresh again to tomorrow. So we have a default 10 refresh system in place. If I go back to my dashboard, we've got this extra button here, which is saying buy credits. Now, we run a dual economy system. And what I want you to imagine here is that you have your Web3 economy, so with our Epic token, and then we also have our like Web2 economy with our credits. Credits being like, has anyone used an app with like a game where you can buy tokens or you can buy coins, but they're not crypto, they're just coins or tokens that you would swap your fiat currency for, and they give you a variety of different functionalities within that app. That's exactly what our credits do. We can buy credits by clicking onto the buy credits button. We can choose one of the chains that we are on. You can see here there's 5 main chains, 1 testnet. So we can choose any of those 5 chains, whichever one is the cheapest for you that you wish to use, that you've got assets on, you can actually use to buy credits. Now you must ensure that when you are sending the funds from this network into buy credits, you are using the aligned wallet. So when we come back and you have a look at your wallets, so viewing wallets, you are using one of the wallets, either Portfolio One or my Telegram wallet, that is aligned. So from your Rabbi or your MetaMask, whichever one that you're using, you are using the correct one. Because if you're sending from a different address, it won't marry up, it won't tally up, because it can't credit your account with credits if you're using the different wallet. You have to send it from exactly the same one that you've got aligned here in my Telegram wallet. Then when you have bought, if I just go back again, we come back into buying credits. When we've chosen the network and we've bought the credits, I'm not going to go through the buying in the credit system. We'll be here for another sort of 10 or 15 minutes extra. So you just follow along. It's very intuitive. Yeah, being able to do that. Then the credits would balance into your account. And what we would have then is we'd have Epic credits and you would have a credit balance. They're roughly priced at 1 cent. These credits then open up a whole new world for you, because we've just done our first lottery. The lottery was for a $2,000 prize pool, $800, $400, $200, and a $600 burn pot. And you can use your credits to buy lottery tickets. So you can see that you can use any funds, any native funds on those networks, those L2s or indeed Ethereum, to buy credits. And then those credits can be used for lottery tickets in a minute. However, we have a variety of other bots. In these bots, as I said to you a little bit earlier when I was still on mobile, there is going to be different tiers. Those tiers are going to have different costs. So let's just say, for example, Smack had said to you at the end of the week, we're getting the Wallet Watcher. It's the meta right at the moment. One of the most important strategies you can do as a crypto investor is to watch wallets. Whether you're going to Dex Tools, Dex Screener, etc., and you're looking at the stats or looking at the data from the early buys, and you're looking at those wallets and you're tracking those, you can do it all right from here within our bots. But to get those additional addresses, so you can track the wallets for free, to get extra wallets or extra chains, then what you will have to do is you will have to use credits to access them or have a certain amount of Epic holding. So you can see now that they come into their own because you can buy them, let's just say with ETH on Arbitrum or BNB on Binance, BNB Smart Chain. You can buy the credits, then you have to spend the credits to be able to access the bot features. So my Telegram wallet is our hub. Okay, it is a hub of activity. You can look at your portfolio, you can buy credits. It is where you need to start. Okay, so everyone tonight can go to my Telegram wallet bot. Yeah, you can go there on Telegram. You can search that in the search box. You will find this. You can set yourself up. Any questions at all? Of course, happy to tag myself, Smack, Pablo, or any of our Epic team within the community, and we'll do our level best to point you in the right direction to help you out. Okay, so that's the first one. Then what we have here is, if I just go on to, let's have a look at, here we go, Epic Gate. Okay, so another one of our utilities. What we've got here is we've got the ability for us to, let's just click start up. Okay, let's have a look, see if you can see. Yeah. So we here can now put a gating system into a VIP or a alpha group or a caller group or a coal group, again, on any of the EVM chains that we support, and we're going to be supporting more and more. In the next week, we should be adding another 2 to 3 EVM chains. So we're staying on point. We're listening to the community. We're adding chains so that you can now build communities and you can build tiered access. So let's just say you have to have, I don't know, 1,000 Agatech tokens or 2,000 or 10,000 to be able to access this. And of course, we can do it from our side, saying, oh, if you want to, you want to access our tracked wallets leaderboard on all these different chains, so you know where all the whales are and what activity they're doing, you would have to have maybe 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 Epic tokens to be able to access that channel. How we would make the access gate is with our own proprietary Epic Gate. People may have heard of Collabland, people may have heard of Defender or Guard. All of these are competitors of ours, and we believe that we have the absolute best utility in that category. We've built this out so that what we can do is we can have NFTs, ERC20 tokens on multiple chains in multiple amounts. And let me explain that a little bit more. So I can have an NFT on Polygon and I can have an ERC20 token on Ethereum needed to be in any of my wallets that I've got aligned, because I can have multiple wallets aligned here in my Telegram wallet. And if the bot recognizes that I have those assets, it will allow me entrance into the group with this link that's created when we've actually created one of the gates. So if we have the assets in those wallets, it lets us in. If we don't have the assets, it doesn't let us in, and it says we are needing to get these additional assets. We can click onto those, and then it'll take us through to the Block Explorer where we get the contract, and we can take it to the DEX, and we can buy those assets required. What we also have, and we're going to be having a little more in the future, is a directory of these gates. Let me show you an example of that as well. Here we go. So we can see now, this is one that I set up yesterday for my Speculate DAO VIPs. At the bottom, what we can do here is we can start adding a lot of information. If you picture in this sort of thumbnail area, we can add our own custom image. When we move to having our web app, which is going to be sometime summer, maybe autumn, when everything's up and running, we are going to be having a directory of different gates. So let's just say there's going to be cold gates, there's going to be alpha gates, there's going to be community conversations, there's going to be also NFT clubs, you name it, there's going to be all sorts of different gated communities. And we'll have a directory. So you can go to our web app and you can find the directory. You can search on the directory with a search box and you can find the best kind of crypto conversation, gated communities that you want to be part of. And then you can get yourself whatever the assets are needed to join those clubs. So we're going to have a directory. And this is a very crude at the moment directory, but we have a directory nevertheless. So the thumbnails can be pretty funky. Something like, YouTube, when you see the cool YouTube thumbnails, you can put whatever you want in there, a landscape picture that will attract people when they're looking in the directory in the future. We have a title. We have the number of members in the group. We have, if I refresh that, watch this, look, see there's 2 there. There's 11. So we can now see that since I created that yesterday, there's now another 9 members that have come into the VIP group, and you can keep track here in the Epic Gates the amount of people you've got. What you can also do here is you can view the gate and you can go back to the Epic Gate and you can make alterations. So it doesn't matter if you put some wrong information in, you can edit these at any time and it's not going to affect the members in the group. We can also add huge amounts of different information. If I just come back for 1 second, let's see if I can't just do this just to show you the other side of this. Choose a group. Let's choose a group, see what we could pop up with. See if I've got my training group, tutorial group. We'll try this one. Okay, so we'll create a gate. And you can see what I mean now. You've got these different options. So you can see whale groups, community, others. We can use these buttons to move across and it will give us different categories. Sorry to jump around a bit, but that's the ad hoc thing. When I'm doing these trainings, it's quite difficult to remember what sequence we're doing things in. But anyway, you've got that. So we can choose, let's just say that this one was going to be memes. We could then, right, it's category memes, chat title, speculate tutorial group, and then it says, send me a description, and then I can just put in there, say, best meme group. Yep, whatever you want to put in your description. I can send that to the bot. We can view the gate, and then the gate will pop up for us. We can change that image. So we'd change the image. We could come into a file and we could put a different image in there, as I've just said, like a YouTube thumbnail, fresh and funky, eye-catching. We could put that in. But what we've also got, everyone, is the add in the socials. You can put all these different socials in. We can put dApps in. We can put charts in, deck screen, a Facebook, Telegram, whatever you want to do, you can whack that in there. And then as soon as you put those in there, let's just make one up. So if we just put in x.com/memes, just to pretend one, right? We'll send that in. We'll view the gate. There you go. So Twitter's popped in now for our meme group, and we've put in our x.com/memes. You can see it's super easy. That's now linked. And when you put in all of the contents, you put in your chart, you put in your social channels, you put in your website, that is going to be super easy to drive traffic towards your other content in the crypto space. A massive marketing boost for those people that are using our gates. And again, it's proprietary. So it's top level. These other communities, these gates that I know about, are not allowing you to edit the image. They're not allowing you to add the socials. So it's super, super top level. This is Winnie, who designed this, our developer, has tried to think about everything here, you know, and he's done it really, really well. So what we can do is we can also change the category, and then we come into adding requirements. And this is where it also gets very, very fun, because we can, let's just say I in the introduction, I gave you the Speculate DAO project that is invested in EPICBOTS. So that's on Arbitrum. EPICBOTS is on Ethereum. So I might want to create a group, which I have, called the 100K Club, for those 100K holders in each of those different projects, collectively together, so I can give them training. Now, they have to hold those tokens on 2 different chains. What I can do here is I can add requirements, so I can add an Ethereum asset, and the F token you see here, so this would be the native one if it was that I needed them to hold ETH. Otherwise, I'd put the contract address in, and then I would send it. Okay, I'll cancel that in. But you can also see here that we've got an ERC721 NFT. So if I just cancel and go back, I can add up to 3, I believe, might be corrected by Winnie. I don't think it's 5. I think it's 3. 3 different tokens, 1 NFT, 2 ERC20 tokens, or 2 NFT, whatever combination on whatever chain. So that makes it really cool, because now you need a token on Arbitrum and you need a token on Ethereum, 2 projects working together, 1 alpha group. Do you see how that can work, right? So you can have 2 projects that work in cahoots with each other, that create 1 top level group where they're going to put a lot of alpha content, and their communities can access that. We're soon going to add an either or. At the moment, it's you can add requirements and you have to have both. We're soon going to add a feature where you can either have like 100,000 spec or 100,000 epic, which is going to be also awesome. So there you go. I mean, that's just a little, I haven't finished the gate off or anything like that, because to be quite, I mean, I can just run through it. Like if you just put that, it creates an invite link, and I can send that to all those people who I think would qualify in my community. If they don't qualify, they don't get in. So if they didn't have those tokens that we set up, these NFTs, or those, 500,000 whatever tokens that we decided, they wouldn't be able to get in, and they would have to have those in my Telegram wallet setup. So that's what we're saying to everyone: get my Telegram wallet bot set up, so that then what you can do is that you'll be able to access the different gated communities, right? So that's another really, really interesting feature. You've got the raffle bot. The raffle bot is in the community already. You've seen that working, guys. We also have the Guardian, and that is also in your community. The Guardian is an interesting one because it's anti-scammer, anti-spammer bot. What it does is it identifies people who are changing their name on Telegram. So if you're changing your name or user handle, what you can actually do is, well, what happens is it will alert when the person next sends a message, and it will say this person's changed their user. Now, most of the time that's perfectly innocent. It might be me as Bullring Crypto. I say Bullring Crypto /epic, right? Just a change. But it might be someone who's trying to mimic a bot, who's trying to mimic an admin, who's trying to mimic a dev or an owner. And if that person's trying to mimic a dev or owner, as soon as they put in the dev or owner details or the admin details, that will alert with a ban button underneath. So you don't even have to ask questions. If someone is coming and trying to mimic one of the team, it will give you the option of immediately banning that person without warning. Your choice. You do not have to use the ban button, but I would suggest if someone's trying to change their name, their handle to one of the team in your community, they're up to no good. So I would just get rid of them straight away. And that Guardian bot is another one of our utilities. You can see here with the lottery bot that I've touched on, the raffle bot, the Guardian bot, the Epic Gate, and my Telegram wallet. There's 5 different, really interesting, really cool, different bots. This week is going to be the wallet tracker. So we're able to track whale wallets, be able to look at their buys, their sells, start strategizing. And then as we move forward, we're going to start going into advertising. We're building an advertising portal. We're going to start looking at contract scanning. We're going to be having listing bots. We're going to be having so many bots, so many profit-making tools for you that I can't actually list them all because I can't even think of them all at this moment. But even going down the lines of potentially token locks, where you've got, where people say that is it locked liquidity or is the team got locked tokens, investing bots. We can go into things like DCA bots that send alerts to your mobile phone when a particular project rises or drops in a certain amount of price. The things that we're scoping out at the minute at high level are just mind-blowing. And currently, we're just sat there underneath $1 million market cap. And it's staggering when we look at some of our competitors, the levels that they're at in relation to what we've built. We feel that we're pound for pounding with anyone in the space already. And of course, we're only 2 weeks old. So I'm going to have a little sip of water because it's been a hell of a lot of talking. Smack, I will just ask you very briefly, because you're going to be watching me very closely. Am I missing anything? Is he still on the call? I hope that he's still on the call. Yeah, he is.
I'm here.
Yes. Am I missing anything in that kind of really high level, fast overview?
No, I don't think so. No, I think that people have to understand that we have been working really hard to get bots out, and if you look at the time frame that we have put them out there and the quality that they have, it's really, really good. And we want to make it epic. We think it's epic, but we let you decide. You can check out our tech. Everything is for free to use, so you can just check it out. And I think what you didn't mention yet, but I don't know, we're gonna spill the beans here, but it's gonna be a little bit hotter these coming days.
I want to say something, guys. Because we streaming this on Twitch. There is 106 people watching. There is one question. I just pass it to our partnership group. If you can go there and read the question and answer, please.
I'll have a little look. Let's have a look. Where are we?
Yeah, there are 2 questions there now. One actually from me about the DEX feature that we discussed a few days ago, since next in our development plans is AgaSwap. So
there's a question. There's a question for us that what security measures have they taken to protect against accidental transfers when your phone is lost or Telegram is hacked? Well, you can't transfer from. We're not custodial. I said this at the beginning. Sorry if you actually missed that. We do not have any storage of your private keys or any access to them. Meaning, no one that is getting, my Telegram bot or, these alignments that I've spoke to you about. Maybe I didn't articulate that well enough, but we do not connect to your wallet. It's not a security issue for you. So if you lose your wallet, if you lose your phone, then, I mean, you've probably got other things to worry about before us, i.e. people accessing your MetaMask directly, etc., right? But not through us, because we just have the alignment that just ties in a Telegram user handle with an address. All the information that we get is off the blockchain. So everything that you can see, their portfolios, is public information that we draw off the blockchain. There is nothing that we're going into the wallet to actually access. So I hope that that's answered that one for you. Talk about the DEX bot that sends information about trade, since we're starting our development of AgaSwap. Yeah, I mean, what we're looking at doing with all of our partners, which is quite, for me, it's fascinating. I really kind of want to delve in with a lot of DEX founders, because what we're looking to try and achieve is a channel, a bot in a channel that will pull in all of the swaps happening through the DEX. And that might be quite colossal, right, for you guys when you get up and running. It might be popping off all the time. But what that's really for is so that we can draw data for you, so we can provide data sets, because we're going into the data business, right? We're going to be providing data for Web3 projects, and we're going to be presenting data on our web app. So what we will be doing is we will be saying, here we go, we can build this bot for you, for your DEX. We can be showing you how much fees you're earning on a day-to-day basis, rev share, profits, certain trending tokens. It might be that, let's just say, Epic's trading on your DEX in the future, and we've done, I don't know, 20,000 volume in a day on your DEX, and then there might be a league table that we could produce for different assets. So I think that's really from a project founder's standpoint, and also an end user, because you might really enjoy those kind of data sets, right? To look to see which tokens are trading most, and what volume's happening, and what fees are being generated, and all this other stuff. I think that's what we're really interested in. We are setting off on a journey to try and figure market cap. I don't know to do right now. Where we are now is not where we're going. I know a lot of crypto projects will say that, but I think what we've done is we've strategized and we've scoped the journey there. And the way to get the journey there is to provide, exclusive tools to some very up and coming projects, working unison with them, hence the partnership with Agatech, so that we can rise like a high tide boats together. I think there was one more question. Let me just have a look. According to the roadmap, what is your most important? Oh, we've got questions popping through, which is great. I love it. Okay, according to the roadmap, what is most important next priority? Okay, that's priority for us. After this end of this week is the wallet tracker. And we wanted to do this and the portfolio because we wanted to build in utility for the end user. So we wanted just to communicate things for the Guardian and I wanted to build things for the individual. As soon as that finishes, we are then going to be scoping out this. I can't give you too much details on the kind of the apps or the app side of things, because it's something that we're working on behind the scenes. It's going to be very, very exciting. It's going to be very intuitive. I was only actually highlighted it this morning myself on what we're building, but that's going to be something we're structuring. Why that's being structured, we're building the advertising portal. So our goal, to try and picture into your minds, is to get our bots with as many partners into as many communities as we possibly can, so people are utilizing them. Because when they are, then there'll obviously be thousands of eyeballs. What can crypto command? It can command a huge amount of advertising revenue, because if you can provide eyeballs, right? So that is what our mission is, which provides rev share. The rev share distributed to our Epic token holders, and that's what I'm talking about, the dual economy, the credit side for different levels and tiers in bots, and then the Epic side for the ability to access different features and functionalities in terms of channels and in terms of different layers. Okay, so we've got the two economies working together, and we want to obviously be servicing those as well. So yeah, the advertising is super important. That's about a 3-week delay. So when I say delay, it's not a delay. It's developers will understand it's a dev runway. But for us, what we'll be doing is marketing all of these bots that we've created now in the first 2 to 3 weeks out into the community, letting dev do their work to create the advertising portal. Then we'll be moving back into Banger Bots. We'll be talking AI, contract scanning. We'll be talking the ability for listings. But instead of a listing bot being LP based, we'll be having a look at listing, having a contract and AI contract, and before we introduce our channel. Have an added layer of security, less rug risk, another fantastic tool for investors. I'm just going to jump back on. There's another question popped through. Well, what strategy will you implement to bring non-crypto natives into your ecosystem? How do you keep balance between developing the technology and improving the value of your? And I don't know what word was then, so I'm going to guesstimate what. Okay, I think that's a big thing, and we've been talking today, and they get a alpha drop and probably get told off. Been talking today about gamification. We all like a game. We all like these kind of crazy little stupid you know, you probably these kind of like Angry Bird kind of things, you know, and these different little games that we can to kill a bit of time. Well, we're looking at bringing some games into our credit economy. So imagine now you buy $10 worth of credits. Those credits are like you could put in a slot machine. It could be slots, it could be bouncing or trying to hit baskets in basketball. These things to normal people. So to create a bot, people wouldn't even necessarily know in its free version it was a crypto bot. Because I think that kind of abstraction, where people don't know that they're in the crypto web space, but they are, and they may be signing into something in the future with just a username, but actually behind that there's an address associated or a key. That's how we're going to forward. That's how we're going to do mass adoption. So if we can do games, and then we can introduce people. We've got Paolo on the call tonight. He's absolutely top level with creating short, sharp, snappy video content. What to do is educate people in, if you want to do the next level in this game, you might get some credits. This is what you need to set up. This is how to do it. And you know, when I was talking about my Telegram wallet, you can do that with a temporary wallet. You don't need to do it with an existing one. So you can set yourself up in crypto with about 5 clicks inside 1 minute. You can set yourself up in Web3, which is pretty fantastic. There's a couple of little hurdles to jump over, but we've got videos explaining that. So games for us is a great way. And also, you know, for me, I have like a 1,300 person group that's actually on Facebook, which is probably the most unused group of social platform in crypto. But what I do is I usher no coin people into my group, educate them on the basics, and then handhold them into crypto. So for me, I'm very passionate about bringing, you know, no crypto experienced people in, giving them some education and helping them then move on to like Twitter and Telegram and so on and so forth, and using all of our tools, of course. Let me just refer back and make sure there's no other questions popping off. I think that I've pretty much covered it. Anything from anyone that's listening? I know that public speaking is close to death for some people, so don't worry about that. Just, you know, if you've got something to ask, something burning, anything at all, I'm more than happy to answer any questions, no matter what they are. So I'll just give you a couple of minutes to do that. Or guys, if it's from the team side, if there's anything you guys want to ask, by all means, you know, pipe up and I'll try and do my best. Okay, because I know that we are live streaming on Twitch as well, I'm not going to leave the silence for too long. For myself, it's been absolutely bloody fabulous. I've loved every minute of speaking to you all, and I look forward to welcoming you into the EPICBOTS community. There's no pressure. There's lots of fun and engagement. And like I say, this is a partnership. So lots of our community have come over here to enjoy Agatech. we will be hosting you guys. So you come over to our community and I'll be asking questions and hosting and doing all the stuff with Smack next week. We're having a lot of fun. So by all means, come across, have a look what we've got going on, ask questions about the bots, see what you think. And we absolutely love feedback. You know, if something's not working, if you find a glitch, if you're something that you're not quite happy with, report it back to us and we'll do our damnedest to put that right for you. We're very, very humble, hard-working team, want to address all of the different challenges that are in the crypto space, clean it up from the scammers, give you more profit in your pocket, and have a lot of fun on the way. So thanks very much, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you. I'm going to sign off now and crack on with the evening's work. All the best. Take care. Oh, just one last thing, by the way, before I go. I'm going to do the raffle. So I'll go on now and check the winners. If you haven't already gone to the raffle, check if you've been randomly drawn to win the raffle. And then DM me. I'll stay around in the community for a little while. DM me the code that you will be presented when you put claim prize. If you send that to me and it tallies up with the right code, fantastic. I'll be sending you one of the prizes. Well done to the winners. It's been a great first raffle. By all means, team, use that as well in the future because I think it's a great engagement tool. Take care. Speak to you in a bit. All the best.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for hosting us.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Perfect. That was actually really good. Very informative. And actually, I'm starting to see more and more how actually great of a project EPICBOTS is. Epic with capitalized letters. But yeah, and like we talked about with the DEX and how the bots can help us with our community and building engagement, good morale, and making it a safer space. I was interested in knowing more about the bot that sends updates from, exchanges, since that's next in our development plans. And we were actually discussing in the team chat to send the list of our next steps in development. So I might do that now so people can have a look at it. And 1 second. Okay, I just posted the next steps for our development plans, and I see we have a question. Collaborations and partnerships are some of the most important cornerstones to help improve adoption. Could you please tell us about your current and upcoming partners? Is that directed at Agatech or EPICBOTS? But for Agatech, we have been discussing with a few projects actually to partner up, and EPICBOTS is actually the second one we go public with, but the first one we do an AMA with. But hopefully soon we'll be able to partner up or finalize details with more projects and do AMAs with them as well and go public or with more details. But for now we can't really talk about it. So But if it was directed at EPICBOTS, then maybe it's better if they can answer it. I see Pablo, you're still online. Maybe you want to answer it.
Hi guys, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Great. Sure, I can take this one. Yes, we are planning many partnerships, mostly with the projects which are utilizing our bots, and then we try to give them benefits to bring them the safe environment, and also, for example, here, like we partner with Agatha, we made a raffle. We sponsored the raffle for Agatech. Where we bought the tokens from the chart, and they will be distributed to the holders. Yes. So regarding the partnerships, we have nice plans, and we are very happy that we have opportunity to partner with the Agatech. So thanks, guys.
Perfect. Thank you. And yeah, I was notified to read the development plans for the Twitch listeners, but it's mainly just notes, a few words, but some of the next steps would be, or for Agatech and Agatha token, to update the token info on CoinGecko and then go OFT or Omnichain Fungible Token with layer 0, so we can finally go multi-chain, more DEX listings for the other chains as well. And once we reach 10,000 holders, we can list with Trust Wallet. And we want to make Agatha available on Flus, so people can buy with cards or Apple Pay. And we actually want to make it available on CoinStore as well. And right now we're starting development of Agaswap. And once we get that going, we'll start with Smart Launcher and AnyHolder and Academy and then CMF. And while we do this, we'll also finally be able to revive Lambro. So that would be the Lambro website, token deployment, NFTs, some mini games, and a meme generator and a meme platform, because we all love a good laugh and to have some fun. But yeah, that's our next steps, and not much more to say about that. But I think we had a great overview of EPICBOTS, and not really much more to say about Agatech, but I think both projects will benefit each other a great deal. And what was it, next week we're doing an AMA in the EPICBOTS group, if I'm correct, and there we'll be able to present Agatech to their community. But yeah, so let's see if there are any questions.
Absolutely, looking forward for it.
Yes, it will be great. But yeah, I'm not sure what else we have to cover. It's actually been great, but if anyone wants to say anything or ask anything, then would be perfect. How to join raffle. I believe that the raffle finished 1 hour ago, but since we're partnering with EPICBOTS, we'll probably host more raffles, so we'll let you know when the next one will start.
I have just bumped the post with the raffle, so there are the winners.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, we can see the winners there and how much they won. That's actually it's really cool. And we noticed that at the beginning of the AMA, there were some people sending some messages that actually what's it called? The Guardian, Epic Guardian, that would come in really handy there, because we've actually been getting a lot of spam and messages in our community that we'd rather not be having, that could be damaging to the project and community, but I believe the Epic Guardian will help us with that in a just major way. So it will be exciting to see. But yeah, if there's nothing else to cover or no more questions, then maybe we should conclude the AMA and pick it up next week.
Yes, I think we should finish because it's running for more than 1 hour now. It's 11 at night my end, so thank you very much. If there is no more questions, we just finish it. I think. And see you next week in the other group.
Sounds good, and thank you to the EPICBOTS team. It was great, yeah. Or it was epic.
And the special thank you for the Alex for streaming to the Twitch. I think in the peak we have just over 110 listeners on the Twitch, which is together with the Telegram 130 people. I hope it's been recorded. We're probably gonna cut it and upload on the YouTube. Thank you very much.
Perfect. Yeah, I see we still have over 100 viewers, 105 now, and that's fantastic. Thanks everyone.
Thank you guys. Take care and see you next week.
Yes.
So we can listen about the Agatech in the EPICBOTS channel.
Perfect. Looking forward to it. Thank you.
Take care.